Welcome to Coaching for Creatives with Kirsten. My name is Kirsten Call. I'm a therapist-trained life coach and a children's book author. Together, we'll get the drama out of our lives and onto the page. Let's get started. You are listening to episode 92, Why Be Curious? One of the most interesting things about being a parent is the questions your kids ask. I'll never forget when my 2-year-old asked who God's parents were, and then why do natural disasters happen? My children have asked me more questions that I don't have the answers to than I ever could have imagined. Because children are born curious. People are naturally curious, and curiosity leads to so many good things. Albert Einstein said, "Curiosity and creativity are intelligence having fun." Curiosity sparks when we want to know more about something, and also when we encounter something new that challenges our understanding and makes us ask why. What are the benefits to curiosity? Number 1, curiosity improves your brain health. The urge to explore and learn new things is great for your brain. This may explain why your brain is evolved to release dopamine and other feel-good chemicals when you encounter new things. Number 2, curiosity makes you smarter. When you're curious, you learn more and faster. Studies show the more you learn, the more you want to learn. Number 3, curiosity helps you solve problems. Curiosity is associated with intelligence, creativity, and problem-solving ability. Curious people cultivate interesting and creative environments for themselves, and they are open to exploring new ideas and possibilities. Number 4, curious people are never bored. Anything can become fascinating if we pay attention to things we don't already know. Number 5, curiosity keeps you humble. In order to be curious, we have to admit uncertainty. We have to ask questions and wonder about things instead of being sure about all of our opinions and beliefs. Number 6, curiosity enhances memory. When you're curious, you pay more attention to the information you're learning and you process it more deeply. Number 7, curiosity boosts creativity. It encourages you to ask questions, generate possibilities. Curiosity is the catalyst for innovation. Number 8, curiosity increases engagement and joy. You're more interested in things you're curious about. You're more interested in learning about them and more persistent in learning. Number 9, curiosity helps with relationships. If we keep curiosity at the forefront of our minds when we are communicating with people, instead of judging them harshly or taking offense, we can ask questions. Curiosity helps us wonder, why are they that way? Why did they say that? How can I understand them? Also, when we are curious and interested in another person, we build connection and empathy as we interact with them. So how do we do this? How do we spark more curiosity in our lives? Number 1, explore new topics. Perhaps make a goal to learn one new thing a day. Number 2, challenge assumptions. Notice when you're really sure of yourself and question it. Get curious about it. Perhaps take the time to explore beliefs and ideas you've never been open to. Number 3, seek feedback. I love doing this with my manuscripts. I'm always curious about what others will think of my writing, and I'm also curious about how what they say will spark a newer, better version of my story. Seeking feedback is tough and oh so brave. One of my dear friends recently sent out an email to 20 of her closest friends and family members. The title of the email was "Looking for Honest Feedback." I was so impressed by the bravery and authenticity of her email, so I asked her if I could share some of what she wrote. She said, "I am looking for some honest feedback about my strengths and weaknesses. Specifically, would you email me back with what you see as my top 2 to 3 gifts and 2 to 3 important areas where I could improve? Some context, as I move through middle age, it's feeling more urgent to let go of old habits that aren't working and muster the courage to try new things so I can have the kind of life and impact that I really want. I also know I have a lot of blind spots that, by definition, I can't see on my own. I'm hoping that this request will help me get a more accurate picture of how I'm showing up to the people who matter most to me. So I'm not just swimming around in my own thoughts and guessing. I know that giving feedback can feel tricky, so if you're willing to do this, thank you for your time, honesty, and desire to help. I promise not to use anything you say against you or me, but really listen and receive it as a gift and treat us both with kindness. Isn't that beautiful? My friend was humble and curious and brave enough to ask for feedback, and hopefully she'll get some interesting and helpful answers to her questions. Number 4, make learning a game or an adventure. Curiosity is sparked by fun. Number 5, be open-minded. Don't limit yourself to what you already think or believe or what you think you already know. Number 6, set a curiosity goal, like reading a book from a different genre every month or simply asking questions every day. Number 7, practice listening to others with fascination, as if what they're saying is the most important thing in the world. Notice what happens in your body. Notice what happens to them. You might notice they relax and become more open and willing to share authentically. So, if you're curious about how curious you are, you can take a curiosity quiz like the Curiosity Self-Assessment or the Curiosity Profile. As you live your life and you find yourself making assumptions or thinking you're certain about something, pause. Get curious. Ask yourself why you're making that assumption. Ask yourself why you're feeling what you're feeling. Curiosity leads to knowledge and self-assessment and empathy. As you're sparking your curiosity, I'll be over here getting curious about what my next podcast episodes might be. Until next time, keep smiling. If you like what you've heard, check out my Get Yourself Unstuck program. Go to KirstenCall.com. That's KirstenCall.com and schedule a free consultation today. Coaching for Creatives is produced by Kirsten Call. Music and audio engineering by James Call.